Have you ever needed a last-minute treat idea because maybe it's your friend's birthday and you forgot and it's too late to go to the store? Well, I'm about to teach you how to make a fast, easy, delicious, and simple treat called Andy's Mint Cookies. Step number 1 is to preheat the oven. You can first do this by pressing bake and then putting it at the temperature that you want it. For these cookies, we're going to want to have it at 350, so since it's already there, we can just press start. The next step is to put in the ingredients. The first ingredient you want to put in is cake mix, particularly devil's fruit mix or at least just chocolate cake mix. First, you want to put that. After you put in the cake mix, you're going to next want to put in 2 eggs. After you put in the eggs, you're going to want to put in a ½ cup of oil. Okay, after you add that ingredient in, okay, when you think you're done, something I do is I kind of pick up the bowl and I look all around it because just to check, make sure I didn't miss any of the powdery stuff so I can get it all mixed in nice and good. And once you think you got that, and then you can add in 1 cup of chocolate chips. I mean, the chocolate chips can be any way you want it to go. There's never too much chocolate, so. Okay, once you think you got it all nice and mixed up, then you can start scooping it onto the pan. And you want to like put 12 on a pan. That's usually what fits the best. Then after you have it all scooped up on a pan, then you're ready to bake. And these cookies usually bake for about 8 minutes. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten about the Andy's Mints. These are going to be placed on the cookies right as they come out of the oven so that they can be melted on top of the cookies to create this mint, like, top layer, I guess. Okay, now we're going to put them in the oven. Careful not to burn your fingers. I've done that before. And you press kitchen timer and you go to 8 and you press start. Okay, now it's time to take them out of the oven. And again, be careful not to burn yourself because it hurts really bad. So, okay, now that the cookies are really hot, we're going to take these Andy Mints, which I have already unwrapped. It doesn't matter if you unwrap them before, I just like to do that. And you kind of like press them on top of the cookies so that they can start melting right away because you want them to melt on top of the cookies. That is an important part of this. And now you just let them melt, and when they're kind of like more melty, you're gonna take a knife and you're gonna spread them around, but we have to wait a few seconds for them to melt a little bit more. And you're just gonna wanna spread it around. And this doesn't have to look like perfect. I mean, there really is no perfect, but you just kind of wanna make it cover the top of the cookie. And then after that, you're going to want to take it and put it in the refrigerator so the chocolate can dry again, so it's kind of like a hard layer. So hopefully you've seen how easy these cookies are to make. But that's not the most important part. The most important part is how good they taste. Delicious.